Hey there, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome to the Friday short Vort for Parshat Chukat. It's our new branding of our Friday afternoon Dvar Torah. Now we decided we wanted to keep this up as a way to give you something sweet at the Shabbat table to share with your families. So Parshat Chukat features at the beginning the mitzvah of Para Aduma, this ritual of sprinkling the ashes of a red heifer on somebody who has come into contact with a dead body when they want to regain their status of purity, so they can go to the Beit HaMikdash, they can go and go to the house of God. In this, I think sometimes we lose our focus. We could lose our focus, I should say, and that is that the person who is tamei maybe actually lost somebody, or their friend lost somebody and they went to the funeral, or they simply came into contact with a dead body. And coming into contact with death in any scenario is usually quite jarring. And so, interestingly, part of this process of purification is that somebody else who is pure has to sprinkle the ashes of the red heifer on the one who is tamei, who came into contact with a dead body. Usually when we're dealing with tumah, we deal with impurities. Most of the other types of impurities, a person takes care of themselves by going to the mikvah. And here, that's not there is mikvah involved in this, but you have to have the sprinkling of the ashes by somebody else. Someone else has to lift you out of the state of tumah. And this is not just maybe in a ritual sense, but it's also in an emotional sense. Somebody who has come into contact with a dead body may be going through a wide range of emotions. It can be a very jarring thing. Again, it could be a personal loss we're dealing with here. And so built into this process, built into this mitzvah, is that there's another person involved. That you cannot go through this alone. To lift oneself out of a confrontation with death is not something that somebody should try to go at alone. It is a mitzvah that others come and help lift that person, not just ritually out of the state of impurity, but to lift that person out emotionally out of whatever they are dealing with, to help them. I'm not going to solve all their problems, and maybe I can't even solve any of their problems, but there is somebody there for them is of great importance. I hope that we all take this away from this seemingly strange ritual, but there is a beautiful part of this, in that it is in the context of other people that those who are struggling will ultimately be able to be lifted up. Shabbat Shalom, everybody. See you in Shul.